What's the most annoying thing your neighbor does? My neighbor is a complete jerk. He constantly parks his car in front of my house, even though he has plenty of space in front of his own. It wouldn't be a big deal, but he always leaves it there for days. I've tried talking to him about it, but he just laughs and says it's a public street. One day I had enough. I decided to get back at him. I waited until he parked his car in front of my house again, and then I took my car and parked it in front of his. I made sure to leave it there for a few days, just like he did. When I finally moved it, he came over and started yelling at me, saying I was being petty. I told him that if he stopped parking in front of my house, I would stop parking in front of his. He didn't like that answer and stormed off. A few days later, I noticed he had parked his car in front of my house again. I decided to take it up a notch. I waited until he left for work, and then I took my car and parked it in front of his house again. This time I left it there for a week. He was furious. He came over and started yelling at me again, but I just shrugged and told him it was a public street. He finally got the message and stopped parking in front of my house.